You made it. SolidSol here. A couple of days ago, Fatshark decided to actually finish the veteran class. Now, if you guys didn't know, this class didn't have the final keystones compared to the rest, which is why we were able to receive 50% more damage on the Marksman keystone, and previously 20% more damage for the Emperor keystone. Now, let's just be honest here, even with those buffs that we had, it's not really gonna save you from pox bursters. With these nerfs, sometimes you just gotta accept your fate. Sam, you going in by your dude crazy, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now?
Oh my god.
Now, I've been reading a lot of Steam discussions and talking amongst my friends on the new veteran class. The Steam discussions are filled with people who are saying how veteran has been nerfed pretty badly, while others say adapt, apt, and react. Don't worry though, my fellow veteran mains, because you can still one-shot crushers with the revolver build, alright? You're good to go. Seriously though, guys, we're veteran mains, we can pull through. We've handled a lot worse, especially the space elves. They're the real enemies. I cannot tell you how tempted I am to go up there one day. I'm definitely in the middle of this, and while I do say that this character has been nerfed overall objectively, there are a few good things that have come within this new kit, and I'm sure Fatshark will be buffing the keystones or improving them ever so slightly so that they're not as complicated or make them more streamlined to use for the casual player base, and so they're not so specific to a certain playstyle. Because you do see quite a few people crab walking their way to victory, and that's pretty silly if you ask me. So in this video, we'll be showcasing some of my builds, what I think about certain keystones, and overall talking about my silly adventures in the Darktide universe. So it was around 6 AM when I realized that there was a 10 gigabyte download for Darktide, and I was like, wait, what the heck are they cooking? Because I was just about to release my new video on Veteran where I showcased my adventures on the veteran class, my builds, and what I liked running overall. But little did I know, I might have gotten screwed over by Fatshark themselves, because my goodness, they posted the update around 6 AM and I downloaded it and I was like, wow, I guess my video is obsolete now, but I felt like Mr. Osborn in Spider-Man, where I felt betrayed by my own darn company. You know how much I sacrificed? I wasted a week and a half on making this video. So they added new keystones for us to enjoy, and by gum, these things are crazy. Marksman focus, focus target, and weapon specialist. And of course I thought, well, they're probably gonna move a few things around here and there, make it so that it's not so easy to build this character. And was I correct? They moved quite a few things around, especially the most important ones, which is Spirit Complex, and bring it down. These are the keystones that made it so that your character could absolutely stomp the lobbies and pretty much carry your character. Voice command got nerfed pretty hard too, no more 100% toughness and tanking so many things to the face. And it's down to 50 now. Now first off I want to say is that Veteran is still viable, even in Maelstrom, Arc Maelstrom, and all the damnation modes. This character's still good, you just gotta have the fundamentals, and you can still kick some major ass with these new skill trees. And frankly, you don't even have to be using the new skill trees, which is kind of crazy. The keystones aren't necessary. You can just use what you used the last time on before the patch dropped, and you should be good to go. You're not really missing out on that much. That being said though, the new keystones do add another layer of variety to your playstyle if you choose it, and that's the best thing about Darktide. Like I said before, your build variety, your choice, you can build however you want. And I think people do want something new to play around with, and this is why the new keystones are here. Would we want something a little bit more interesting than these specific keystones that they gave us? Perhaps, but you guys will let me know your opinions down below. For now, let's dive into the adventures of the box. At first, I wanted to try out the Marksman Focused and see how good the new keystones actually were. I just went with the basic Executioner stance and went along and just picked the new keystones because I figured the new keystones were gonna be pretty good overall because most of the classes had very strong keystones. However, during my trials in playing the game, especially for the first time, it didn't seem that much of a difference, and it actually felt like my character did a lot less damage than usual, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I do want the game a little bit more challenging, and I don't want a veteran to be such a free character as they were last patch, because they were very strong and basically dominated the battlefield in a lot of situations. But of course that was just my opinion, but after playing Marksman Focused and trying to stand still, I just could not do it. This playstyle was not for me. Now obviously you could hit some weak spots and you could move afterwards for maybe a second or 3 seconds. I think they should buff this to, if you hit a weak spot kill, you can move for 5 seconds, and if you hit a headshot, you can maybe move for 2 or 3 seconds. I think that would be okay without losing all your stacks. However, in the moment when I was playing the game, didn't feel feel too much of a difference, and I felt like it hindered my playstyle, especially Executioner stance. I usually don't run this. I run a more balanced, supportive type with voice of command and infiltrate. Sam, you going in by you crazy, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now?
Oh my god.
Unless you went Psionics way, which I don't think you went. You went left side, which honestly you shouldn't have.
You are the one who said this build.
Yeah, but that build is for me when you're good at the game, but you're not good at the game, so.
Then why did you give it to me, you little shit?
I thought you were good. I thought you improved. I was wrong.
They can grow into it.
You know what, so I will never comment on your videos again.
Never did. Nothing has changed. Nothing has actually changed here.
I have ad block and premium, so I'm never watching it.
Can't believe you have so much oil money. You can buy premium. Hey, what? What happened there? Who closed this door? I'm actually confused. Who killed this mutant here? Did anyone kill this mutant? Hello? Who killed this? What? Boss Matsumoto. Oh god. Perfect opportunity to test my shit.
Oh no. Oh my god, this is bad. There's a lot of armors. Do you guys need heals? Or do I need to stop it?
Alright, I wasn't able to get a one-shot showcase there, but I was able to two-shot, and I was pretty happy with that. Got it. One more hit, the mutant's one more hit. Got it. Nice. Now, some people have said that they don't like how they remove superiority complex and bring it down to two different sides, and personally I really don't think it's that much of a big deal. Now sure, you can specialize in taking down Ogrins or Elites, but Elites and Ogrins are really two different enemy types, and if you want to specialize in killing Ogrins or monstrosities, focus on this side, which is going to be for bosses, but this side specifically is going to be for your other smaller type enemies that still have a lot of value to take down. So I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I do think that them being so far down is a little bit troublesome. Maybe move them up here ever so slightly, but I'm happy they actually kept tactical awareness really close, so you can always kind of make your way towards it with any type of build you have. So as you can see here, this is practically the same type of build that I've had over the entire lifespan of Veteran so far. Now the thing is, you don't actually have to use any of these new keystones. You can still kind of use the same thing that you had before and go for all of the other keystones that you want, like tactical awareness, and bring it down, and then superior complex, which is the one that gives you more elite damage, and Ogren damages. If you do go for these keystones, you will have to sacrifice a few keystones up here or over here, depending on which build you want to go. So this one right here is basically my all-arounder when it comes to using Executioner stance. And this is the one where you have to go for headshots and try to go for one-shots on certain weapons. Whenever I use Executioner stance, I want to make sure that my team can fully support me and I'm always in the correct position. For this build, you can pretty much run any of the guns that you wanted, the shotguns, the brace auto guns, and even your plasma rifle. Of course, if you do run a las pistol of sorts, you have to switch out the critical hits with las weapons consume no ammo. That's probably better than going for gain suppression immunity, but that'll be all up to you. So after a couple of games, I started messing around with voice of command and infiltrate, and I felt like this was the go-to when it came to pubs or just random players in general, especially when you're just solo queuing for yourself. And I went towards the middle skill tree, which was focus target. Now this one was tag an enemy that applies focus, and it just gives them more damage overall so that you can focus them down more longer as long as you kept the tag on that enemy. So this could be used for a monstrosity or an ogre of sorts that had a lot more HP, and you would deal more damage to them. It felt like the bounty hunter, and it felt pretty nice to use. I could tell that it did more damage and helped me more so than Marksman focus, because you had to stand still for a lot of your gameplay, and I didn't really do that. So for focus target, you would increase your stacks, and you would have a bonus damage to your allies after you killed an enemy, so that was really helpful. And I thought voice of command and infiltrate was more beneficial to me personally than using executioner stance. Those reapers.
I came down here like an idiot. Don't worry about me, man.
let's jump down.
Don't worry about me. Don't do it. Just take them out.
We never leave a man behind. And you're jumping in without authority. You will be reprimanded, and you're gonna get a desatulation. Jump down, dude. Jump down.
Hi, Mari.
Alexis, what are you doing? What are you cooking? Oh my god. I'll take it from behind, boys.
From concealment.
Oh, there's a bunch of there's a patrol. Grenades.
Contact.
Oh my god.
Watch out for that, buddy. Oh, you probably missed the timing. Get out of here! What a noob!
Dude, I blocked.
I see. So it was a skill. It was a skill issue, is what you're saying.
Amari.
Oh, it's Mari, not Amari.
Amari.
You freaking clown! What is it with you and mispronouncing everybody's name? I don't understand. Then you call him Linda. Now you're calling Mari Amari. Amari's a dude's name, by the way. Am I right, Mari? I actually don't know.
Ah,
Okay.
I didn't hear that.
It sounds like a dude's name. Yeah, alright. Basically. How is he seeing me when I'm hidden? What?
Because someone's lined up with
Turned
you.
around and just like smacked me in the face. Like I know this guy's gonna backstab me. I'm just gonna spray and pray right now. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Yeah, thank you for the shield. Hey, you're by a door. There's always a spawn there. We should move towards the rest. Come on, Mari. Oh, Mari's dead. Alright, brother.
Trying to get the high ground.
We have the high ground. It's just not. I'm gonna res this side character. We should jump down. To the right side, back here, over here. Seven.
Alright.
Over here. Oh, this is so far.
He went the other way. He went directly to our right when we were facing.
Why'd you go that way? I jumped, dude. Now, the most fun one I had with is going to be the melee specialist class. So this one increases your attack speed and your weapon attack speed, which is pretty cool. And this one made it so that I could have a little bit more survivability and clear better, especially with the knife. If you have like a bleed knife build with lacerate and doing more backstab damage, I feel like that's probably the most fun build you can kind of make with veteran. There are some keystones you might have to skip out on or focus more primarily on generating a bunch of nades with the elite kills or generating them back with every 60 seconds. Some people have tried using the smoke grenade recently, and I don't think nothing has changed or anything has changed with it currently, but I've been seeing some more smoke grenades in conjunction with the weapon specialist, and I feel like that is a pretty interesting build that you can try to utilize from time to time. So let me know how that's been going for you, but the melee specialist one is pretty cool, and people have said that they don't want the character to be a melee focused character, but the thing is, Darktide is a mainly melee focused game. You can't really just have a ranged specialist class anymore. Even Psyker uses tons of melee, especially when you get to close range. You can use a lot of your ranged abilities. However, I do understand that sometimes it feels like your weapons aren't doing as much crowd control as Psyker's, but Psyker's main thing is to deal as much damage as possible in crowd control, whereas you are supposed to take out pinpoint specialist targets.
Oh yeah, I saw you watch your video. Your outdated video today.
Dude, it sucked, man. My video, I made it on the veteran.
Dated before it came out.
The day I posted, the day of when the freaking veteran just got changed significantly. It's so depressing. I hate my life. You know, this might help for the bolter, actually. Faster reload speed.
Bolter right now?
Bolter, I barely know her. Oh, I hear Damon host. I hear a demonologist. Lamer's right, coming to y'all.
Not if I come first.
I never come first.
I think I'm gonna go underground. This is too much. I'm gonna go underground. See you guys.
Get back here, Seven.
Screw this, I'm coming too.
Cause no, we can't advance the
Oh,
sniper.
we gotta go. Shoot him. There you go. Now you run.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm going underground
Sniper
too.
We went underground. What? Who pushed it that way, dude? Freaking sabotage, dude.
God damn
Oh my
it!
god.
God. Downstairs was the worst idea you've ever had.
Fuck. Hell.
Come on, what are you guys cooking? I just realized I don't have the build where I get my grenades
Let's
back.
just bring it. Let's just bring the boss back
She's not
down
Bring
here.
it over here.
Oh.
Bro, we're never gonna get out of here alive. Live in this intro stage. Maybe we go upstairs. Let's go back upstairs. New plan, guys. New plan.
The second one come from?
This is ridiculous.
Just kill the demon host. Who has a shield?
I much enjoy the open area with all the snipers. Much better.
Kill a shoe, dude.
At least we can see the bombers now.
Oh crap, I'm out of ammo. Holy crap.
I'm out of ammo too.
My entire kit is useless now. Alright, back to where we started.
We haven't moved at all.
Are we literally at spawn still? Oh my god, we are.
Why is this so hard? Someone's not pulling their weight here. If you wanted to make a melee event, you'd probably go all the way on the right side. And I went for crack grenade, and then I went for close and kill. This will improve your movement speed. And this is probably the best one that you want to essentially go towards to. Jout is basically going to be your best friend here. Always go for this. You can go for stealth if you want, but it's not going to be your clutch. Voice of command is always going to be your clutch. It's pretty good against most team comps here, unless you're going solo queue and there's a lot of bad players. You expect bad players. I'd say infiltrate is most likely the best bet, so you can run away and go and res your teammates when you can and clutch the game out. Voice command is good, but it only does 50 toughness now, and I feel like a lot of random players, especially the new players these days, they're not able to fully utilize the extra toughness, so I think it's better to keep yourself alive in clutch situations. Okay, if you're playing with a group of friends though, voice command is definitely and always 100% the way to go. And as you can see here, I didn't even touch any of these keystones here, especially weapon specialist. This will be for a different separate build, but if you want a more, maybe a streamlined or just a overall good build for melee, I'd say just going for the Emperor and close quarters kill zone. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been having a lot of fun with Veteran still, and I know he's not as strong as he used to be, but he has like a few new quirks that you can kind of mess around with and change your build. I will say people have made some good arguments that the skill tree doesn't flow as well as other characters, because Zealot is really powerful now, probably the strongest character in the game, and I definitely think they will be reworking this to an extent, maybe in the near future, and making it so that Veteran feels a little bit better when it comes to picking the right keystones for your build. Let me know how your experiences have been, and if there's any other cool builds that I missed out there, because I do want to showcase them on this channel. Thank you so much for watching the Darktide and the For Honor videos. Really means a lot that I can post Darktide and For Honor, two of my favorite games at the moment. So be seeing you on the battlefield, and if you want to check out the Twitch streams, you can play some games with me and have some good times. That'll be it for SolidSol. Bye bye. See you later.